Island citadels, beautiful coastlines, noble splendor. A fragrant breeze blows as we sail to Chios. A blessed land, prevailing in the eastern Aegean, opposite to Tsesme in Turkey. Captivating from the first moment. Chios, the fragrant blossom of the Aegean. Deep red tulips, or lalades as they are called in Chios, citrus groves in Kambos, indigenous orchids, white lilies, and of course the mastic trees, embalming the air with their scent. The northern part of the island is mountainous, whereas rich fields spread out to the south. This is where the mastic trees grow. Since long ago, Pistacia lentiscus has been cultivated only in the south of the island, in Mastihochoria, a collectivity of villages which produce the precious, pure Chian mastic. Chios is the only place in the world where the bark of the mastic tree weeps a resin which sets up, forming perfect teardrops. Those teardrops give us the fragrant ivory mastic gum. Out of the 24 remaining mastic villages, Mesta is one of the most well-preserved. Pyrgi features beautiful sgraffito facades. While in the villages of Olympi, one can visit an impressive natural cavern, which offers a unique experience to the visitor. It is also worth visiting Pagida, Flatsya, Vounneau, Kini, Kalamoti, Vesa, and Patrika. The village of Armolia is known for its pottery and its medieval fortress. Nenita is a big and vibrant village in the south of the island, along with Tholopotami, Vokardia, Aios Milianos, and Kataraktis, with its lovely scenic bay. The town of Kalimasya, Vavili, which is said to have been built by the subjects of the Genoese lords in the region. In the island, we come across Ververato, Daphnonas, Chalkios, Elata, Agios Georgios Sikousis, built on a hilltop overlooking the area. Lithi, set along a lovely bay, where you can enjoy fresh seafood. Neochori, with its historical monastery, in honor of Agios Minas. And the village of Thimiana, known for its carnival and for its two-tone sandstone, which decorates all the manor houses in Kambos, as well as the parochial church of I Stratis, a majestic church of elaborate style, which brings out the beauty of this stone. Near the town of Chios, at a short distance from the mastic villages, lies the region of Kambos. This idyllic landscape is composed of citrus groves enclosed in stone walls, flower gardens, imposing manors with pebble mosaics, draw wells hidden behind garden walls, built with the characteristic local stone of yellow and red nuances. The land of Kambos yielded riches to the local commerce. In central Chios, you can visit Chios, known for its spring water, the village of Avronima, perched on a mountainside overlooking the Aegean Sea. Historic Anavatos and Sidirunda, perched on a ridge overlooking the west side of Chios and its wonderful blue sea. In the northern part, visit Volissos with its Byzantine fortress, the little port of Limnia, and discover all the beaches of this wonderful coastline. Manargos, Prastia, Ezousa, Limnos, Lefkathia, Ayasmata, Kavo Melanios, Lamsia, Agios Georgis Krasas. Near the monastery dedicated to Saint Markella of Chios. Further to the north, around the mountainside of Amani and Pelineo, we come across Pirama, Parparia, Pispilunda, Leptopoda, Tripes, Melanios, and Aiogalas with its marvelous cave, and a Virgin Mary chapel built before the entrance. The cave of Aiogala is part of an ancient underground riverbed, having an uncommon, sinuous morphology due to the effect of water on the limestone. It is also worth mentioning the village of Nenituria and Kurunya, still producing the Ariousios wine, known since antiquity, Egrigoros, Keramos, with its thermal baths around the location of Ayasmata, Kambia, and its wonderful gorge, ideal for those who love hiking in beautiful natural trails. Amades, Viki, Spartunda. Up north, we come across Kypouries, its lovely stone-built square, and its nice local restaurants. Fita, Pitios, with its medieval tower. Dievcha and Katavasi, a popular stopover for travelers since the old times, back when it was quite a journey to visit the northern part of the island. On the east side of Chios, we reach Vrondatos, a maritime town inextricably related to Homer as his adoptive homeland. Moving more to the north, we meet Sikiada and Langada, one of the island's most scenic bays. Continuing northwards, Kardamila, with its long maritime tradition of seafarers and shipowners. And Marmaro, a widely popular bay near Kardamila. Strolling around the island, you will be amazed by its beaches, those awe-inspiring expanses of sea that will carry you away in their wild, undiscovered beauty. The island has about 140 beaches with crystal clear waters that will give you a refreshing sensation every time you visit them. Impressive seascapes that you will always remember. One of the most popular beaches, Karfas, offers full amenities to the visitors. Near the town of Chios, you can visit Megas Limnionas Beach, Agia Ermioni, Agia Fotini, Agia Fotia, the unknown sailor memorial area, Low Bay, and the Skalopetra. On the west, the coastline is truly fantastic and has many pristine beaches. Elinda, Tigani, Metόχη, Μάναργος, Limnos, and Agia Markella. Other beautiful beaches, with a touch of sophistication, can be found in the south of the island. Komi Bay, Emborios, and Mavra Volya, a beach of unparalleled rare beauty, covered in shiny, deep dark pebbles. We highly recommend a dip in Naros Beach with its crystal clear blue waters, as well as Yosonas Beach. Glari, Viri. Very popular among young visitors, ideal for all ages, offering moments of relaxation. Chios is a splendid revelation for those who find inspiration in historic monasteries, convents, churches, and for those who come for pilgrimage. Chios has 110 parochial churches, many monasteries, and over 700 chapels. Special mention is due to a Byzantine monument of great importance, namely Nea Moni, located between Karyes and Avronima. It has been classified by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. Built in the 11th century, decorated with beautiful mosaics, a real treasury of holy relics dating throughout all Christian history. Chios has a number of museums and historical sites, visited by thousands of people throughout the world. Cultural and folk art museums, religious exhibitions are open to the public in many villages in the island. The island's biggest archaeological site is located in Emborios. Another important site can be found in Pyrgi, a temple dedicated to god Apollo in Fana. Archaeological findings from both sites are displayed in the Archaeological Museum. Chios has bred many important intellectuals. Adamandios Korais, a major figure of the modern Greek Enlightenment. Kostas Perikos, a visionary of the European unity ideal and a hero of the Greek resistance. Korais was founder of a library of tremendous importance for Greece. Today, the library and the Argentis Folk Art Museum is open for anybody who wishes to pay a visit. To this day, Chios features a vivid cultural activity. Many people coming from Chios are developing the island's cultural tradition, excelling in all areas of art and science. The seat of the University of the Aegean is based in Chios and is comprised of the departments of Financial and Management Engineering, Shipping, Trade and Transport, and Business Administration. The town of Chios has an antiquities museum and a Byzantine museum, displaying archaeological findings in the island. One can also find the medical museum, the Chios Gallery, which is housed in the old public baths, the Maritime Museum, as well as Citrus Memories, a museum dedicated to the citrus groves of Cambos. Chios has been celebrated as a seafaring island, which held a crucial historical role as the pivot of Greece's economic activity on an international level. A naval power, a people of seamen, crew members or ship owners. With its renowned nautical academy, its maritime tradition has been a ruler of the seas in oceans around the world. The fortress of Chios, which once served to protect the city, located on the northern side of the port, was originally built between the 8th to 9th century AD. It was later on expanded under the island's different governors. For many centuries, it has been the political and religious center of the island. On the western side, near the square of the fortress, in a small, beautiful courtyard, lies the Ottoman cemetery of Chios. Eminent Ottomans of the past rest here in peace. Kara Ali, commander of the Ottoman fleet, lies buried here. During the Greek War of Independence, the flagship under his command was fated to be sunk by Canaris, the Greek fire ship captain. Other important Islamic monuments, landmarks of the Ottoman rule in the island, are Meritye Cami and the Turkish baths, which once was an everyday meeting place. A delight that every man, rich or poor, townsman or peasant, could freely enjoy. Other remarkable Islamic monuments are the Melek Pasha Fountain, also known as New Fountain, a monumental marble fountain constructed in 1768 by Melek Mehmet Pasha, and yet another fountain constructed by Sultan Abdul Hamid, which can be found in Vunaki Square. Vunaki is the city's central square and public garden. However, back in the 19th century, it was a vast open-air space due to the fact that the 1881 earthquake had leveled the market and all the buildings that once covered the area. Vunaki, or officially Plastira Square, a meeting point of locals and tourists, took its name because of the mounded landscape. The public garden, expanding over a large area, is considered to be one of a kind among other gardens in the Greek islands. Aplotaria is a downtown shopping street where in the old times merchants laid their goods. Today, it is one of the most lively commercial streets of the town. There are many cafes and bars on the pedestrian walkway and the surrounding streets. You can enjoy a cup of coffee, try a traditional local dessert, or later in the evening relax with some good music and a drink. Except its famous mastic, Chios also has other excellent products, such as the local citrus fruits, the orange tangerine juice of Cambos, and the sweet preserves of Chios are very popular all around Greece, as well as the local almond sweets, the Chian Masouraki. The sesame seed candy are definitely worth trying more than once. Also try the honey produced in Chios and in the neighboring island of Psara. Since ancient times, Chios produced excellent wines. If you visit Mesta, don't miss to try the local wine, as well as the one produced in Volissos. Enjoy your dinner in a local restaurant, along with a glass of the local ouzo. The ouzo of Chios is one of the best in Greece. Some producers still make it in the old-fashioned way, using copper stills. The island's event calendar is full of traditional celebrations, festivals, and local religious feasts, which liven up the whole place. All kinds of festivals take place here: dancing fairs, food tasting events that will introduce you to the local customs and traditions. Join the Fig Brandy Festival, the Cherry Festival, the Homeria Summer Festival, and many more. Chios celebrates the New Year's Eve in its own extraordinary fashion by decorating handmade ship models and competing in each neighborhood for the best model of a battleship or a merchant vessel. The carnival in Chios is truly splendid, while in many villages, many old traditions are brought to life. A real must-see of Chios has to do with the spectacular Easter's Eve tradition of flying firework rockets. The tradition of the Rocket War dates back to the days of the Ottoman rule, and it takes place on Easter Eve. An actual crossfire takes place between two neighboring parish churches, that of Aios Markos and Panagia Erythiani. The religious feasts are an integral part of the island's life, featuring majestic vesperal liturgies and holy masses, offering of treats prepared for the occasion, coffee and homemade dishes, typically goat meat pilaf. Sailing away from Chios, at a very short distance, lies the small group of islands of Inuses. As we enter the island's seaport, we can see the sculpting of a bronze mermaid on a rock. This island is the origin of many successful ship-owning families known throughout the world. Nevertheless, it is a lively island, especially during summer months, as it is the period of summer homecoming for those who originally come from here. The island's beautiful town, Egnousa, is amphitheatrically built on the slope of a hill and has beautiful, tall houses, impressive mansions, and lovely stone-paved roads. Here, the architectural lines have a noble simplicity. Don't forget to visit the Maritime Museum, the island's pride, which displays rare exhibits, interesting paintings, and elaborate ship models. Visit the monastery of Evangelismos with its remarkable paintings by Fotis Kondoglou. Inuses has many beaches for swimming. Bilali Beach, Fasoli tu Apiganu Beach, Fokia, and others, which are ideal for swimming and holiday relaxation. Inuses is an ideal destination for those who seek relaxing holidays and slow rhythms within an island background. Psara is another island near Chios and the birthplace of Konstantinos Kanaris, a hero of the Greek War of Independence. Psara is one of the most beautiful isles of Greece. The port of Psara, in the southern part of the island, is built around a natural harbor, an ideal mooring for tourist vessels. Psara has pristine beaches, clear blue waters that will fascinate even the most casual visitor. Don't forget to climb up to Aios Nikolaos, a historic church where Karnaris has vowed to fight for Greece. Psara is an island of glorious history, of idyllic beauty, and serene calmness for those who like laid-back holidays. Its simple and unaffected natural beauty will immediately captivate you. Before the end of your journey, make sure that you have enjoyed all the experiences that the island can offer you. Have you tasted the famous mastic of Chios? Have you enjoyed the view from the fortress of Volissos? Have you stopped for a refreshment in the beautifully adorned Pyrgi? Or in the village of Mesta or Olympi? Have you admired the beautiful mosaics of Nea Moni? Have you walked around Anavatos, Avgonima, and Sidirunda? Have you visited the Maritime Museum and the Museum of Antiquities in the downtown? Have you danced to the music of the Mid-August Festival in Kallimassia and Pyrgi? Have you been to the chapel of Chios to admire the marvelous view of the blue Aegean Sea? Are you bringing back home pottery artwork from Armolia? Have you tried the local dumplings and the traditional buratsa in a coffee house in Vunaki Square or in the square near the fortress? You can easily access the island of Chios by sea or air. Chios is also connected by sea to the neighboring town of Çeşme in Turkey. Buses, taxis, cars for rental, scooters and bicycles are available for the visitor. Hotels, summer apartments, or rooms for rental and furnished townhouses meet all tastes and demands. Chios, the fragrant blossom of the Aegean, the historic island of Psara, noble Enousses, seafaring islands bathing in the Ionic sun. Its people are waiting for you all year round. To share a welcoming experience. And great holiday memories.